Well, hello there, friends. My name's Lucas Wayne, and this song is called Who Are You Talking To? Tell me who are you talking to when you're walking down the street? Is this what you always do whenever you move your feet? Come rain, shine, snow, or hail, the blistering summer heat. Tell me who are you talking to, 'cause it sounds like you're talking to me. Now there I was sitting just a minding my own. Here he come, wondering if he's on the phone. He's a screaming, a cussing, and a phone to fit. Next he's laughing, clapping, don't I get hit? 'Cause he don't watch too closely when he walks down the street. He might be there mostly, but he seems off to me. Tell me, now who are you talking to when you're walking down the street? Is this what you always do whenever you move your feet? Come rain, shine, snow, or hail, the blistering summer heat. Tell me who are you talking to, 'cause it sounds like you're talking to me. Now sometimes I'll spot him when I drive by, and I wonder what it's really like there in his mind. Is there anyone in there he's talking at, or does he have so much to say he can't hold back? Well, he's sometimes walking shirtless, but he's always in jeans, never seeming wordless. I'm not trying to be mean. Won't you tell me, now who are you talking to when you're walking down the street? Is this what you always do whenever you move your feet? Come rain, shine, snow, or hail, the blistering summer heat. Tell me who are you talking to, 'cause it sounds like you're talking to me. Tell me who are you talking to, 'cause it sounds like you're talking to me. So I wrote that song about this cat that walks around my hometown, and he like kind of talks to himself. Like he'll just stand on a corner and just I never really understand or hear what he says, but I'm just like, who are you talking to? So that's what kind of inspired that. But this next one, it's called Meet Again, and it's a song I wrote shortly after my granddad had passed away, and I got to thinking about the afterlife, and if there is a heaven, and if I wanted to go there, and which I believe that there is, and I hope that one day I make it. But anyway, this one's called Meet Again. I am heavy, not just talking about my weight. I am unsteady. How much longer should I wait to look for heaven? Is it somewhere in my mind, or is it somewhere on a map they never find? Well, I've lost good friends. I'm not sure how good they were. Did they make it? No one here on earth is sure, for we hold a mighty grudge, screaming only God can judge, and then we take it on ourselves to do his job. Well, do I want it? Do I need it? Can my brain even conceive it? Are there people there I'd love to see, and people that I don't? Well, the hardest part of after is missing tears of joy and laughter, and the wondering if we will meet again. Yes, I'm wondering if we face these fears all alone. I got good friends who I haven't spoken in years, and they've got young uns, little eyes and little ears. If I could only see like them, I would listen and pretend to find comfort in a place I've never been. Well, do I want it? Do I need it? Can my brain even conceive it? Are there people there I'd love to see and people that I don't? Well, the hardest part and after is missing tears of joy and laughter, and the wondering if we will meet again. Yes, I'm wondering if we will meet again. I'm wondering if we will meet again. I was born and raised in a little town in southern Illinois called Carmi. My mom tells a story about me singing Amazing Grace at 2 years old. I don't remember it, but apparently it's on video somewhere. So I started singing in church when I was real little. You know, that's kind of where it started for me as far as a performing aspect goes. And then I met a friend whose dad was real into music and had a bunch of instruments and stuff. And so we'd go over there, and we had a little band, you know, at like 12 and 13, and we was writing songs, you know, then to the best of our ability. But that's kind of when it started for me. I was real young, a young teenager, and then I wrote through my high school years and into college, and finally wrote some songs I guess were good enough to get me on these festivals. So now I'm you know, kind of playing the circuit a little more than I ever thought I would be. So that's kind of cool. This is a Brother Smith tune. It's Hymn 29, written by Aaron Smith off of their new record, La Sinfonia del Vaquero Suburbano. There's a hole in my heart for a reason, a whole lot of emptiness, and I've tried it to fill with possessions, but still my soul can't get no rest. So I'll take my troubles to the rugged and to the dear Savior I say, there's a hole in my heart for a reason, and without you right there, it will stay. There's a sickness in me for a reason, a sickness that lingers all day, and I've tried it to purge with actions absurd, but nothing can send it away. So I'll take my troubles to the rugged and to the dear Savior I say, there's a sickness in me for a reason, and without you right there, it will stay. But there's light to be shown when I stop digging holes and reach for the surface to breathe. For in that heavenly air, no afflictions are there, and deep heart, for without you right there it will stay. Send my sorrow and sickness I think this is the most fun part in any artist, I don't want to say career, but when they're trying, and the climb, climbing up and hanging out, and we were talking about some artists that used to be able to hang out and things, and then they they get so busy that they don't even have time to hang out at the festival anymore. They just gotta play and run, and so yeah, I have hopes and aspirations towards that, but if it never happened and I kept doing what I'm doing now, I'd be perfectly content doing what I'm doing. But yeah, I'd love to make this my full-time job. I wrote this song about my grandma, and I started it about 7 years ago when she passed, and I finally finished it just this year. Find myself smelling on your clothes, it's like you only left a day ago. Your shoes are over waiting by the door. You don't really wear them anymore. It's hard for me to move your things around. It's hard to sit alone there on your couch. You always said it's cold as you laid there by the stove. Now memory is all that's laying down. Your old cast iron pans are in the oven. Papaw said you must have had a dozen. Purses there a hanging in the closet. You can't see the pictures in your wallet. I found your stack of gospel 45s, and I wish for heaven's sake you hadn't died. You always said have faith, now I'll meet you there someday. Now I'm wondering if I'll reach the other side. Sometimes I see your old Sienna pass. I wish they'd take that sticker off the glass. And I'd put 1,000 miles on my feet. If I could only see you in that driver's seat. And I hope and pray I always made you proud. And I wish that you could only see me now. turns a smile from a frown. You can find all the information that you need to know about me on sammgmt.net, sammanagement.net, and lucaswaynemusic.com, and then all my links are on both of those websites, and you can find all the info you need about poor little old me. So this song's kind of funny. It's about my buddy James, and James lives in a one-room shed with no running water, and he, up until recently, was just on solar power, and we've been friends for a long time, and not really friends. He was kind of related to me, and we just kind of ended up with one another by proxy through my Uncle Hal, and but I got to thinking about James and how he lived, and I was like, man, this guy lives like nobody else that I've ever met in my entire life, especially in my town. So I wrote him a song. There's a man called James on Maple Hill. He claims the deed to the land. He done all his work by hand, and he swears he's got it made, with a spot there in the shade, and at night lays his head neath the one-room metal shed, and he wakes up in the morn thanking God he was born, and he treats folks right. He rarely fights, in the wind he flies a motor-powered mountain bike. He's who he is, he ain't ashamed. He's my good old buddy James. Solar power, no running water. In the summer it's hotter, so James takes a shower at the local campground. He's getting gray and getting older, says the winter's getting colder, and he wouldn't mind the warmth of a woman around. Fly. Don't ever ask you why when you need a stronger man. There he is to lend a hand, and you'd swear he's made of steel, an old roughneck who lost the will to hold a job, and so he waits for a call from Mr. Cates, working for some petty cash. He don't drink, smokes a little grass. He pays his court fines when he can, so he can be free again. With the rest, feeds the cats. Says you can't dwell on the past. Some call him weird and call him names. I call him friend, I call him James. Solar power, no running water. In the summer it's hotter, so James takes a shower at the local campground. He's getting gray and getting older, says the winter's getting colder, when he wouldn't mind the warmth of a woman around. I've released a single in 2021 called Strawberry. It was a bluegrass single that I produced with some friends and in Copper Hill Studios in Phillipstown, Illinois. Jay Armstrong was the engineer, and then he done that one, and then we also done No One Turns Me On as a single, and we released it in 2022. And then I just had my first independent record label release with River to River Community Records, and then we recorded a whole record at the Fat Cave Studios in Slade, Kentucky in the Red River Gorge. I got one more here. This is my dad's favorite song that I ever wrote, and I think it's just because he likes what it's about. You know, he likes the subject material. And anyway, this song's called I Just Came Here to Drink, and it's going to be on the new record that we got coming out, hopefully, real soon. Well, just another Friday night down in Kentucky. I ain't got a lot of money, but that's alright by me. I got $1 in a coffee can. I pack a Pall Mall Lights. I'll ask forgiveness tomorrow for what I'm gonna do tonight. Well, I just do it for the pleasure. No, I ain't trying to numb the pain. I didn't come here to forget her. Hell no, I just came here to drink. Well, I may do a little dancing. Hell, I may even try to sing. I didn't come to do no thinking. Hell no, I just came here to drink. Well, I called up all the boys and they were staying home. Well, they wouldn't leave their women and their children all alone. Well, I'm fine with riding solo, still let the good times roll. I'll just stay up all night drinking till I hear the rooster crow. I just do it for the pleasure, no, I ain't trying to numb no pain. I didn't come here to forget her, hell no, I just came here to drink. Well, I may do a little dancing, hell, I may even try to sing. I didn't come to do no thinking, hell no, I just came here to drink. I'm not here to start no fights. I'm just trying to feel alright. Cause I just do it for the pleasure. No, I ain't trying to numb no pain. I didn't come here to forget her. Hell no, I just came here to drink. Well, I may do a little dancing. I may even try to sing. I didn't come to do no thinking. Hell no, I just came here to drink. Well, I just do it for the pleasure. No, I ain't trying to numb the pain. I didn't come here to forget her. Hell no, I just came here to drink. Well, I may do a little dancing. I may even try to sing. I didn't come to do no thinking. I just came here to drink. No, I didn't come to do no thinking. Hell no, I just came here to drink. I didn't come to do no thinking. Hell no. I just came here to drink, drink, drink. Okay, that's what I got. I messed up the ending a little bit. People think it's because I'm drunk.